Yes, Tavishi, the image is not showing in the web page. It's kept 40. Did you define the templates, the static folder, Tavishi? Did you define the static folder? In the static folder, there should be an image file, or directly you can put the image. And you have to load this image file. Let me show you how. I've created the base.html yesterday. You have to load this static file. Otherwise, it will not open. It will show that there is no image. Did you load the file, Tavishi, and you have created a static? And yesterday I make you write some settings code. In the settings code also, I'm showing you the settings.py, and I said you to please make the change in this, in the static. You have to change some code in the statics file. This will be written. You have to do this much code. Then the image will be opened. Otherwise, might be some system have the problem. Some run. I'm sending you the code again in the chat box. It will be fine to copy and paste. Okay, hope you got the message. Okay. I don't want Bhavya this screen where you have written the code. Basically, I want to see that. Okay, I will let you know that. Wait for a second. In the views, you have to create a function. Okay, basically, I'm showing you have to create a function, a simple function name, and pass the request parameter with the HTML page. Bhavya, I'm repeating it. See that you have done this steps by step or not. Check your code again. Okay? When you have created an HTML page. When you have created an HTML page, then you have to define in views the call it function. Okay? You have to define a function which call it. This function name will be used in the URLs. Okay? In the URLs file, you have to use this function. You have to define this URL that when I type this index, you have to go in view, and in view you have to go into that function. You have to define the path to the Django interpreter that you have to run with this. What you have to do? You have to define the path for which name it should open. Index should be there, so that index should be open. Otherwise, index will be not open. You have to define a particular name. Then in views, it has to go, and which function it has to call, and from which function it has to go where. You have to define everything, otherwise it will be not running. Okay, Bhavya, you have done this. Let me check. Okay, it's your views. And your URLs, I want the URL also, Bhavya. So any doubts of anyone? And I will be having a revision of yesterday first, then I will be moving forward. Otherwise, today's session will be not getting, you all will be not getting. Because we are moving further with that topic only. It's difficult. Yesterday, I also told you it's difficult because there are too much files and to write which code in which file and from where it's moved. It's difficult. Really, it's difficult. I know that for the starter beginner, it's very difficult. So I have made it generalized for you. I have made you write it that so that any time you get problem, you can see that code. What we have written yesterday, you can see it directly. If you have make the proper note, I request anyone, if he or she has made the proper note what I have delivered, it can mail me, and I can or you can mail Mukesh sir, so we can distribute it to everybody. Okay, I got I didn't got that URL folder for that. Yes. Any doubts? And good morning to everyone. I didn't wish 84 have joined. So hope you have practiced yesterday's session. I hope only. And if any doubts, I'm here to resolve it in the chat box. Hope yesterday I got 2-3 questions. Hope it works. Didn't know the name. Sarthak, hope your problem is being solved. Yes, Bhavya, your code is wrong. See that there is an indentation problem in that. You have not provide proper indentation in that. You should have given the space and then written half path. And you have not imported the views file. You have to import from your package name. You have to write C here. A small mistake is there in the URL portion. You have not provided proper indentation here, and you have not written from which import views. You can see there is a red line view. Okay, it's that because you have not imported the views from the project name. Okay, Bhavya? Correct your code and try it. It will perfectly run. Hope it's fine. Sarthak has said his problem has been resolved. And I got one more. I don't have the name of the person. Okay. Kashish. Yes, Kashish. Did you you have any problem or your code was running successfully? Because I didn't got any time to see your game. I will definitely be seeing in the weekend. I will be telling you. Okay, Kashish, are you there? Kashish, can you respond if you are there? Okay. If any doubts, you can have it, or should I will be moving on. I'm giving you 1 minute more to resolve your doubt. If you have any doubt about PyCharm, also text me and I will going to again repeat everything for you all. Okay, I'm going again to repeat everything for you all once. So I should know that whosoever have the problem, I should know it. If any problems, okay, ma'am, after this code, what should I do? You have to simply run it by removing the space and this importing. You can simply run it, you will get that page. Because now it's not getting any index page. When you are running an index page is not there because you have not defined any page for that. Yes, run servo command. Good. Any doubts? I have 93 and nobody has doubts. Every doubts have been clear. I got only doubts from the 4 students on my WhatsApp. And I cleared that. Hope everyone has got their answers and I have corrected their codes. So I want, if you have any problem, I'm here right in front of you. You can have it in the chat box. Otherwise, I will be assuming that you are all clear and you have done everything. Okay, no doubts. Means it's all clear. It can be two things. It's all clear or no clear. Okay, perfect. If it's no doubt, hope everyone doubts is being cleared. So I am repeating it once again, and you will be giving me the answers only. So be ready with the answers. You will be giving me the answers. So please, everyone active in the chat box. I want your answers. Take care. What is the command to install Django? First step was Hanji. Everyone in the chat box, what is the first steps to install the Django? The first step, very first step. Very good, Shejal, Shivam, Aman, Chat. Okay. Okay. Very nice, Tushar, Sarthak. Hope the person who are responding, they have no problem. Tanish, Anshika, Jaya, Suraj. Okay, very nice. Everyone has given me pip install. First step is pip install Django. Okay, Soumya, there should be a gap between this. Okay, first step is this. Hope it's being clear. And everyone Django is being installed. If anybody else whose Django is not installed, can please have no. Yes, I'm still, it's not working. Let me check. Give me the URL file again. It's showing some error. Actually, it's not indexing the page. You send me the URL file again. Okay. Index, views.index. Now it will be going into the there. Let me check one thing in your views. And where is your first web.html page? You have drawn it, Bhavya. Good morning, Shiva. Hope you're well. Okay, Bhavya, if see that your first web .html is there or not in the template folder. The folder should be template, and the template folder templates S should be there, and it should be in the products one. Have this. If the problem is still prevailing, at the last in the next session, I'm going to install Anydex. You also install Anydex. I will be taking your system and resolving it. Okay. Okay, it's there. This I have to check them. In your system, I have to check what you are doing. Okay. Good morning, Kamal. Okay, I will be taking your system and telling it what will be the error. Okay. Sure. We will be doing. We will having a revision of yesterday. So everyone, Django has been installed. If not, can type, ma'am, my it's not installed, or no. They can type in the chat box if their Django has been not installed. And how many are problem in PyCharm can also raise up their hands. Ma'am, I have the problem. I didn't understand anything. Please, otherwise you will not spoke to me. I will be not knowing that you have any problem in the PyCharm or Django. You have to speak your problem. Chalo. Now, what is the command for creating the project? Command, second step was to create the project. Good, Chahat, Shivam, very good. I want everyone to respond. There are 100 students. No, Shreyash, I want to have the start the project. I have to make the project. I don't have to start any app. Good. I will, okay, I will be having a code from you only. Kushi. I'm copying the code of Kushi. Let me delete this. Stop thinking. On the link which we have sent me yesterday, the Django available. Oh, so fast. They're also for 64-bit. Yes, the Django is available for the 64-bit in Vishakha. Okay, very nice. So nice of you that you're responding me so fast. It means you have gone through the lectures perfectly. First was pip install Django 3.7.0, whatever it was. Okay, okay, Vishakha. I will let you know. You should have tried on internet PyCharm for 32-bit. Okay, this has been given by one of your students. Django admin. project. Okay, start project and the project name. And after this, you should have make a dot also. Yes, last, who has given me the right answer? Kamal Ahuja. A dot also. What does the dot do? It creates the manage file inside it. Otherwise, you will not getting the manage file. If you're having any error of manage.py, it means you haven't put this dot. That's why the error is coming. Okay, if you have any manage.py error. Okay, what is the command to run the server? What is the command to run the server? Okay, I'm copying the code of Shivam. You can have everyone come on fast. I'm not going to paste until I have half of the students responding me. Okay. Directly choose to Django project and starting on PyCharm. Is that any issue as my server command was giving an error? I already have professional version of PyCharm. Okay, you have, so Nimrat, you have started with the professional only. Why you have downloaded the other one? The same interface is with the professional also and the community also. There should be no error. Then. Okay, you worked in professional only. So what was the error coming, Nimrat? Is there an issue of OS as mine is not? Yes, it can be, but you will be having the OS professional of the Mac only. So it doesn't create any problem. The Django is installed in the same in the Mac, and the file name, directory name, or volume name is incorrect. Kalpana, when this error was coming? Okay, Nimrita also is working on this, and I think Kalpana is also working on this. Let me see the name. Only it's Nimrita only. Kalpana, when you got this error? Reply me when this error was there. When you were doing what? Okay, third step, everyone has answered me. I'm giving it here. I'm writing it here. Someone has answered me. Python manage.py run server. In running the server, it's some syntax mistake in your directory. Create a new project and then try Kalpana. Some syntax error. It's an error in the directory. You can also check on the internet. You will get a directory error of this. Let me try or resolve the error. Okay. See, this error is here and you can resolve it. Okay, you can actually, students, you have to be smarter. Actually know that the programmer have less salary than the tester. The tester has more salary given. To resolve by seeing internet. Okay, every error you are facing, somewhat some other has been also facing that problem. So you can have the error resolution from the internet also. Okay, see that. See, might be the error is that you have no bootstrap included in the application. So stop running, just reboot the Django server and you will good to go again. It's saying that you create a new project and restart with that. It will create the perfectly virtual environment and it will run finally. Before running the Django project, you have to create a virtual environment and that it can be worked. Hope this can solve your problem, Kalpana. Okay. So we have seen how to run the server. Next is, what is the command for creating an app? Okay, Bhavya, Jaya, Meher, Chahat. Okay, good. I'm copying the code of Bhavya. It's moving so good students are there. They're responding so fast. I'm not able to cut and copy paste. This is the command. I hope so. One of you have given the command. Okay, fine. Now, that was next was what I have taught yesterday. Start app, that, and how to create a web page. Okay. If I want to create a web page, what I have to do? First step, if I have to create a web page, what I have to do? Okay, go to apps.py. Okay, create templates directory. Okay. Adding app configuration and setting. Okay, adding app configuration and settings. Hope everyone has done this. After this, what I should do? Someone has replied me. I have to create a templates folder. Name should be templates. I will make you see that where this templates. Why I'm saying write templates. You can go and see in the settings.py. Okay. Search for templates. Search for templates. You will get this name. So exactly what we does, the template is being defined here. So if you define some other name, you have to change here also. This you have to change here also. So that's why I said that we name the templates as the templates only. Hope it's being cleared. Okay. Create the templates in your app. Okay. Next, what I have to do? I have created a templates folder. Create HTML file in the templates. Chalo, I have created a templates HTML file name index.html. Then next, what I should do? I created perfectly. I have the HTML file name index.html. Next, what I should do? Come on fast. I want to hear you in chat box. Come on fast. Good. Good. Ads in view. Okay. Create function in view or add in view. Good. I want everyone. Now I have to create a function in views.py. Okay, I have to create a function, and what I have to use? Yes, Shreyash is perfectly right. And I have to render the file. Okay, I have to give the part of this where to render it. Okay, I have created that also. The def file means it's a function. We are creating a function using the def function. If I have created this perfectly, I have done this. I have created the index.html views.py. Next, what? Next step. Very nice, Shivam Shreyash. Very good, Shizal. Okay. They have to mapping the. I'm an error. Your project may not work properly until you apply the migrations. Okay, I will be telling Namrata today. I will be telling how to migrate the files. You can apply that. Okay. Wait for a second. Wait for 10 minutes. After that, I will be covering that only. Okay. Mapping the views in the urls.py. Hope it's being clear to everyone. Okay? urls.py. Jaya, good. Like this. Like an example Jaya has thrown. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I will run the server. It will perfectly run. Hopefully, this is fine to everyone. If now I run the server, when I type when I will open the server, then what I have to do? I click on the server ID 127.00 that whole. If I click it, then what I have to do? If I will open, it will not open perfectly. It will show this some of the commands like this. We have what I have to write. There will be some URL like HTTP like this. This is something something will be there. Okay, what you have to write? You have to write / index. If you have created a function name index, okay, if you have created a function names index, so you will have typing / index, and then you will see what you have written in your index.html. Yes, Aman, good, very nice. तो आमन का मैं थोड़ी लाइंस ऑफ जो मैंने सेंड किया वही कॉपी करके लिख देती हूँ. It looks a little bit perfect. Okay, this has given by Aman. अच्छा, Nimrit, please explain 8 and 9 and brief again what to do. Okay, Nimrit, I will. Firstly, Nimrit, I have created an HTML file. Okay, now I will create a function index and view.py. Okay, view.py may I will name any function. They are saying index, that's why I'm saying also index. You will create a function here. Pass the request parameter. This is an HTTP request, and I will render the function. Render is redirecting my function to some other page. Where I am redirecting? Using the request function, HTTP request function. When what is request actually? When we run the server, some HTTP request and HTTP response is being created. When we want to pass the HTTP request, there is a parameter fixed that request is there. So I'm passing the HTTP request, then I am passing my signup.html, or you have the index.html, you will go through that page. Next, what I have created, I will link this views file to the browser. How I will link? I will create a path. Okay. For creating the path, I have to import this views because it will not getting the views.index file because he does not know where the views.index file is. We have to import views first. Then we will be having views.index, and I will be giving any name for by which I want to access the page. Hope Nimrit is being clear to you now. Any doubt you can ask me again. I will repeat it again. I don't have any hesitation in repeating. Okay, done with that, Nimrit, you can reply, okay, ma'am, if it's done. Okay, thank you, Nimrit. Okay, most welcome, dear. So from here till we will be accessing some web page. Now, again, we have created some forms. Okay, we have created some forms in the HTML. So anybody have any doubts in creating the form in the HTML? Anybody? Okay, Shivam, good. No. So if you have any doubt, there is internet, and on the internet there is w3schools.com. You can have it from there. How to create button, how to create text box, and there are different other sites also. Hope you have done the work with 3 forms I have given you. Okay, which 3 forms? Okay, Shiva, good. 3 forms which I have given you have created. I think my students are very intelligent and they are very punctual also. They have completed my work. Okay. So we have created forms in the HTML also. Today what we'll be doing? Yesterday we have created the form with the input type text. But today what we'll be doing? We will be using the inbuilt function of the Django to create the form. Okay, this is little bit different from there. I'm teaching you both because when I will using MySQL and the MySQL SQLite, you will be knowing that what is the difference between that. Okay. Firstly, I want that the raw should be given to you, then the linking is only remaining. Okay. So I want the raw should be ready. So we have created the forms. Okay. If I want to image file in my HTML page, then what I have to do? If I want an image file to be used in my HTML page, then what I have to do? Come on, fast. Can I hear you in the chat box fast? Load images. Okay, Shivam, no. Firstly, what I had to do, if I want to have the image in my HTML page. One fast, only Shivam is responding. I want everyone. There are 104 students join. Hello, everyone. I'm audible. Okay. Shivam. Okay. Okay. Aman has given me some sort of line of codes. This is the secondary part. This is, I will have this step in the 13, even though I will be having this step in the 13th step, which you have given now, and I will be writing in the 13th step. So what is the 12th step? This is the 13th step. I have load the static page, and it will be a 13th step. What will be a 12th step? If I run this command, this will be running. No, it will be not running. Yes, yes. Shazel has given me some answer. Okay. Okay. What this directory will be?
Hello, participants, am I audible?
Okay, now you're audible. Actually, my internet was working, but I was not able to connect with the voice.
Okay. Sometimes there's a problem when we have opened so many sites, so audio problem generally comes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, it's fine now. You can continue. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Shreyash has written me some code. I'm copying that code also. And okay. So what that the directory? Firstly, what the directory will be? The name of the directory I want. I want what? Okay, Shazal has given me the answer. Name that directory as static. And yes, Shivam has said me. I'm static / images. So I'm writing it directly. But if you do not define images also, it will run perfectly. Okay. So what you have to do, if you don't add the images, you have to remove from here. If you add the images folder also, you have to define here. Okay, it's clear? I have to create directory, and if somebody code doesn't work, what I have to write, I have to write this code in my admin file. in the admin dot in the settings, sorry, in the settings.py, I have to write this code. Okay, somebody code can be perfectly running, somebody have the problem, so they can write this sort of code at the last in the settings.py. I'm writing at the last. Hope it's being clear now. Okay, we have loaded the images. Okay, now if I like to have the CSS file, if I want to create a CSS file, then what I have to do? One fast, everyone, if I have to take create a CSS file. Everyone, if I want to create a CSS file, cascading style sheet, that is CSS full form. Okay, Shivam is responding me, good. I want everyone. I'm not going to write now Shivam answer, I want everyone. Okay, Sarthak has given me, Khushi has, okay, I'm writing Khushi one. Khushi is saying, ma'am, create CSS directory. So where I have, should I create a CSS directory? Tushar, where? Khushi, where I should create it? Okay, then someone is saying that then create that in static. Good, Harsh, very good. We have to create it in the static folder. Then we can create, then we can have this in the .css file. Suppose base style, name it style.css. Okay, I will create a CSS file. So this only we done yesterday. If I left with anything, you can have in the chat box. This much only we done yesterday, or something more we have done. Ah, yes, how to load the file. Very nice. So sweet of you, Sarthak. 16. How to load the file then? I have created the CSS file. How to load that CSS file in our project, in our HTML page? How to load that? Ashish is saying static. What static, Ashish? I want full thing. Achha, you will be telling me that creating a static folder. Okay. Now I want to load this style.css. Style.css, which I have created here. I want to load it in my library, in my HTML page. Okay, Ekant has given me the code. I want everyone, Ekant has given me static directory created in Mendy. No, Namrat, it's not created in Mendy. It's created in products. Means in your project, in your app. In your app. When you created an app, you have given the name, you have to right click on this and you have to create new directory. It is being clear to you? Shazel has given me the code. Ekant has given me the code. Okay, Nimrit. Anyone else who want to share their views? I want the how to load it. Kamal, now I have created an style.css perfectly. It's running perfectly. I want to use this in my HTML page. Then what I have to do? What code I should write so that my HTML style.css is being implemented, is being used successfully? One fast. Waiting for your response fast. Only Shazel and Shivan have given me the answer. Ekant has given me the answer. Shivam, I waited for your answer also. Okay, Ashwani, very nice. Ashwani has also responded me correctly. Many more responses I wanted. Shivam, your answer is not getting. Dipanshu, very good. Okay, I got your answer. Samrita, okay. I want many more. Girls, I want your answer also. Boys are responding more. Why is it so? Come on, fast. Good, Sarthak. Good, Tushar. Okay, I'm going to paste the code of yours. Okay, this is the code being shared by you. Okay, I have typed out. I have to load the static file. This I will be doing. Okay, Jyoti. Okay, Suryakant and me. Okay, very nice. Means you are the person who are paying attention to my lecture. Okay, hats off to everyone, those who are responding. Yes, pat on their shoulder. Okay, that's much only I have done yesterday. Something more I have done. You can have it in the chat box, ma'am. Yes or no? Something more we have done. This much we have done yesterday. No, ma'am. Okay, this much we have done. So in this 16 statement, anyone having any doubt? In this 16 statement, because if you are not created, you are not clear with this all, then we will not move further. Okay, because otherwise, if I move further now, so you will be not able to get anything. If your basic is not running, then the other program will be not running. Okay, so thank you everyone for responding me. No, ma'am. I can be moving further with today's lecture. Okay. So today what we'll be doing, we will be having some SQLite database. Okay. We will be performing Django with my SQLite. I want to know that how many type of data types you know, databases you know. One fast. How many types of databases you know? Please in the chat box. If anybody knows any database. I can have in the chat box databases names which you know perfectly. None. Okay, okay. It's okay. Anybody are knowing any hierarchical database? Okay. I will be storing this file. If you want any other file, I can give you if you have any problem. This is the basic design, huh? Okay, Nimrit, that's that SQLite 3. Nimrit, you have worked on the SQLite 3? Nimrit, that you worked on SQLite 3 or the lecture was there that's why you know? Yes, ma'am, I have worked. Okay, Nimrit, then you will be helping us then. Okay. Okay. So there are different types of databases. You have listened about. What project, Nimrit, you have made? Any project you have made, Nimrit? Can I hear you, Nimrit, in the chat box? If you made any project with the Django and SQLite? Still working on project. Okay. Nimrit, you have the problem now. You text the hi on my WhatsApp. Okay? The WhatsApp number you are having with you. Okay. So first one is, there are different types of project. I will be different types of database. You have listen about the Oracle, MySQL, again, MongoDB, SQLite 3, DB SQLite 3 we can call, and there are many more. But here we will be using MySQL and SQLite 3 for our working on the project. So I have told you to install XAMPP. I have told everyone to install XAMPP, and for this no installation is being needed. It is inbuilt in Django. It is inbuilt in the Django. It doesn't need to have any setup file for this. But for MySQL, there is an setup file needed. Okay, okay, Nandra. Okay, these are the different types of database. We are not going to see every database here. We will be working on the MySQL and the SQLite database. Okay. For MySQL, I have told you to install XAMPP. Why I have told to install you XAMPP? You can see here. I'm opening my XAMPP control panel. I'm starting my server, my database. So it has not started. It's not running right now. Let me see why it's not running. My server is started. Yes, it has been started. Yes, let me check here. Let me make you see that. Why I have downloaded XAMPP and what we are going to do in tomorrow's class. Most probably tomorrow we will be doing this. It's taking time. It's running on my server only. You can see it's PHP MyAdmin. Okay? This is MySQL database, which is inbuilt in XAMPP. We will be connecting our Django with this, and we will be creating the databases. We will be seeing this afterwards when you have the command in SQLite. Okay? So you have to install XAMPP and see that on starting Apache and MySQL, your PHP admin open or not. This you have to do in the homework task. You have to install your Apache and MySQL, start it, and check that it's run PHP MyAdmin or not, because we will be working on this only. Hope it's being cleared. Moving on further. And one thing more, I would like that you should install for the MySQL for tomorrow, because it's creating too much of problem. You can see on internet also. MySQL have different problem in running, basically in connecting. So those are lucky who directly installed it. You have to go in settings. Okay, you have to install MySQL client. You have to install this MySQL client. Hopefully, half of the population will be having an error. Minor is 5 to 10% will be installing. This error will be coming. Okay, it's not get easily installed. The repository are not have been made very good. So it will create an error. Then what you have to do in that, I will be telling you a site. Let me show you the site. Okay, I will letting you know the site, and you have to hit and try with this.
हेलो
Madhuri ji,
हाँ
please mute yourself.
तनी अपने घर के पीछे देखा वो दोनों खेलत हवा
Madhuri, please mute yourself.
अच्छा ठीक
You can simply write download XAMPP.
all participants are requested to kindly switch off the mics, please.
Okay, Harsh, congratulations if you installed MySQL client easily, because we get very much of problem in MySQL client. Okay. Okay, Ankit Hadwa, very nice. Your Python version is, Ankit, can you check, Harsh, can you check what is your Python version here? You can write it, even for me, it's installed easily. Okay, good, Shreyash. Python, you can write the version here. Okay, good. If you are installing a MySQL client so easily, it's very good for me. Only, okay. How did you install, Shreyash? From here or from the upper side? Shreyash, I would like to hear pip install you have done, or you have gone through the file settings. Achha, you have pip installed MySQL. You have to install the MySQL client. Can I have the command from your side? Because it's having trouble in installing in me. That's why I'm asking. It was perfectly installed in my system earlier. Now it's giving me error. So I want that error should resolve by yourself only. If you have installed it perfectly. You have to install not MySQL client. As Ashwani have installed MySQL client. Okay, Mayank and Ashwani, can you tell me what? How do you have installed this? Okay, Mayank, good. Okay, Shreya says, can you send me the line of that code? I can use it. It can hit and try for me also. No, it's getting error. It's giving error in my file. Okay. That's why I've said that if you install correctly, it's very good. Okay. Okay, Shreyas, you have simply right install MySQL client. Some of the system can be easily installed, but some of it can create problem. So those who create problems, I will be telling that how the problem can be resolved. So for the XAMPP, I was telling, someone have asked me, ma'am, how to download the XAMPP. You can go on the Apache Friends, it's the official site of XAMPP, and you can install as per your window operating system specification. You can download easily here. Hope you got from where you have to download XAMPP. Now, okay, file settings project. Okay, you gone through that only. Okay, but one. Okay, Muskan, very nice. Yes, you are the luckiest one in that your MySQL client has been installed. In my case, it's never get installed easily. It's take too much of pain to install MySQL client actually. But some of these students who are lucky will get installed MySQL client like that only. Some of the students can have the trouble in this. I will be telling you how to resolve that trouble, because you should know how to resolve it. You can search here. This is the site which I am giving you in the chat box also. If you are facing any problem, good. Shazel has also installed. Okay, this is the site. If you're having any trouble in installing, so what you will do, you will type MySQL client here. Okay. When you search for MySQL client, there are different packages here. You can see here. Wheel file. There are wheel file here. As per your compatibility of system, you may download this wheel file. Okay. Suppose I want to download this wheel file. I put it on download it. I click on that. It will successfully download. Please everyone listen it, because sometimes it has the problem, and how to resolve that problem, it is very easy. What I have done, I have gone through this. Okay, this website, I have searched for MySQL client. Then I have the first one. I'm just trying for that. It cannot perfectly run for my system. It depends on which version I'm using. What is the 32-bit or 64-bit processor? It depends on you. You have to hit and try for everything. So what I will do, I will copy this, control X, I'm doing that. I will go in the PyCharm projects. Okay, in which projects I'm working, it's UIT. I will go in the UIT project and I will paste this. Okay, I paste that MySQL wheel file here. You can see we are going to learn about the DB SQLite and it's already present in this. It doesn't have to paste any wheel file or SQLite file for that. Okay, it's already inbuilt in Django. But for MySQL, we have to import the packages. So I have pasted here. Now what I will do, I will copy the name of this. I've done rename. When I put on refresh, you can see the file is being added here also. Okay, now I will do pip install. Might it will be not giving a error and it can give error also. That is not compatible with your system. Okay, it is not supported wheel on your system. So you have to do hit and try for this and check that which wheel file is compatible with you. If your main Python installation, then change the interpreter for the project. This work for. Okay, Shivam is saying that if you okay, Shivam, where? Can you please elaborate, Shivam? I will wait for your response there. Or you can personally text me. Okay. Try it and have send me the personal chat on that. Okay. So you can resolve it like this only. Okay. So this is for the tomorrow setup. I am making your system ready for the tomorrow one. Today we are going to work on the DBA SQLite. So moving on with that. Firstly, what I have to do, firstly, when I run my server, you can see Python manage.py run server. When I run my server, you can see here. Okay, actually, when you run your server, actually it's been I have resolved this. So for this, what can I do? Open another project to make you see. Might in that also I have done this. When you run your server, there will be error coming here. Yeah, the error which Namrita has shown me. I think Namrita was there. I'm sorry to disturb, but did not understand the concept PHP admin and did not understand this. Kavishi, you have to just install that. Okay. You have to check that it's working perfectly or not. We will be working on that tomorrow or on Monday. Okay, Shivam, I will try that. Okay, I will be telling you that. So when you run your server, can anybody run the server and give me the after the server what line of code are coming? Can anybody in the chat box can give me so I can make you see that? Yes, it was a migration error. I know that. That's I'm going to tell you. Nah? That's why I'm going to tell that migration, how to migrate it. So I want anybody when they run their server, these lines which they get. Because I've already removed that. Okay. I've already applied. That's why this error is not coming. They apply migrations. I want from your side. Shivam, can you run your run server and give me the sort of code after running server which is coming? Kavishi, you can. Anybody? Shezal, Muskan, anybody can run their server and give me the screenshot or the lines of codes which are coming. I want the codes which are coming here. Actually, I have done the patch. That's why I cannot show. Okay. Okay. Very good. Someone has sent me, I think, Shreyash. Shreyash has sent me. Okay, I got it. Shreyash has sent me the code. I will be making you see that what is the error and how to resolve that. Okay, you can see this type of error is coming. Okay, see, this error is coming. We cannot let this is a warning. We can say your project may not work properly until you apply the migrations for app, admin, authentication, content types, and session. Everyone will be getting this type of error. Hope they are getting. You can run your server and check it that you are getting this error. You have 17 unapplied migration. And what are these unapplied migration? You can see here. In settings.py, when you installed app, in your installed app, you can see these only names are coming. Authenticate, content type, session, messages. Okay, these are the apps which are being created, but we have not migrated. Hope everyone is getting that error. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put the server. Okay. So how to remove this? You have to write Python manage.py migrate. Everyone see how I can remove this? Python manage.py migrate. If I press this. So when you press this, these all migrations will be done. See, I'm again writing the command in this for you all. To remove this error, what I have to do? Removing the error. For removing the error, what I have to write? Python manage.py migrate. Okay, as soon as you migrate the file, what is that? Basically, what is doing? We have some sort of apps which we have created, but we have not linked with the database, or we have nothing done to migrate it from one end to another end. That's we are making migrate. Okay. Now we are going to create tables in DB SQLite. Now we are going to create tables in DB SQLite. Okay. Creating tables in SQLite. How to create a table in SQLite? My table will look like, I will telling you. I've started the server. Let me start my server. You draw that one. Like this only, demo example, you can have this field written. Come on, fast, 1 minute I am giving. You can write these fields in your notebook. Purposely, I am making you writing down. Purposely, write it down the field. hope you have written the field names. So not why, what we are going to do now, we are going to create a table. Okay, the table name will be products. Okay, the table name will be products. And the field will be product name, cost, description, discount, image URL. Hope it's being clear. Today we will not adding anything from here. Just for that, how to create a form. How to create a form and table in the okay. One thing more before that. Okay, moving on to the SQLite, I will like to show you how to create a form using Django. Using Django. First, we will be doing this. Then we will be moving to the SQLite. SQLite we will be doing after the yes, that will be the better one option. Firstly, I will like to make you form Django. Okay. Okay. How to create a table then? What is table? Creating form using Django is that we will first create a table in SQLite we are doing. Okay. We will create a table in SQLite. Or when we have to create a table, we will working on to the models.py file. Okay. When we create a table, we will work to the models.py file. Either it's for my or for SQLite or any other. Choose that. When we were learning basics of when we were learning the basic of MD, you can see the model in the model we have data. You can see that I have created a write down the code in the notebook. Then I will be giving you sufficient time to do this. Otherwise, you will be writing half of the thing will be mistaken, and it will be throwing error. So we will be in a slow pace and not into the trouble in the last. So we will import models. Then I am creating a class product. The class name can be anything. The first letter should be capital. This class name will be used many times in another folder. The name should be good enough that you can get it from the names only. Then I'm passing models.model. Then I'm creating an attribute with a p name. With a p name, I am creating an attribute and passing a cat field. What is that cat field? We can have the character in the name. Maximum length can be 55. Then I'm creating a cost field. It is also a cat field. Maximum length 20. We have a description. Then discount. In discount, I use integer. The discount can be number. In image, I use the char field and maximum length I have 2083. Then I have used a str function. It's for calling it self. Calling a self function. Yes. Class metadata. In class metadata, if you are doing any external database, we write the external database name. If you are not using, we will write it managed is equal to false. Write it down fast. Giving you time, 1 minute to write it down. One minute is there to write it down. We will be starting with the fresh with the SQLite after the lunch, 12:30. Okay? Hope no doubts prevail till yet. Write it down. Ekant, I'm not going to paste the code, otherwise you will not get anything. You will simply copy and paste. Once you write it down in the next class, I can do this. But today, this time I'm not going to. Otherwise, you will not learn anything. You will just copy and paste my code. One time you should write, first time. Next time you can have the directory and then you can paste it. I'm giving you time to write it. Otherwise, the mistake you will do, you will not encounter it. What the mistake are. If I paste the code, the code will be running fine. Good, Shivam. Good, good. Waiting for another 30 seconds or 1 minute for everyone to get it done. Okay, Sarthak, Shiva has done. Okay, good. If you are attentive, then it's 1 minute is sufficient to write it down. Okay. So we were doing that, how to create a form. So we have created the attributes of the form. Now what I will do, okay. What I will do, the next step, the next step, I will be creating forms.py in the app. Create a file with the name forms.py. As you can see now, I have this, and that I have forms.py. Create a py forms.py file. When you have created the forms.py file, the third step is to add form. How we add form? I'm opening my forms.py. To add form, what I have done, you can see I have imported product from products.model. You can see now from the products I have, the name should be correct. The name should be correct. I have imported that. And then I have created a product form, and that I have passed forms.model.form. Class metadata means product. I'm using the product metadata. The model is product, and I am specifying all the fields. If you want to specify the particular field, you can specify the particular field in the codes. If I want to specify all the fields, I'm using underscore, underscore, all, underscore, underscore. Write it down in the forms.py. In the forms.py, we have to write it down. Okay, everybody is asking for the attendance form. Okay. Okay, Harshveer, I will be elaborating it. Okay, when you create the forms.py, if I write this sort of code, firstly write it down, then I will be explaining it. Muskan, write this form in the forms.py code, write this 5 lines which I've written. Hope you have done. Now I'm explaining the code. I have imported the product. I have created a product form. Then I have create a class meta. It's inbuilt class. It's just used to pass the information. When you want to pass any information into the class, we use the meta class. Okay? I've uses the meta keyword to pass the information. Then what information I have passed? I have accessed the model, that is the product which we have created, and I wanted every field of the model to be displayed. Okay, done with this. Then we have created the models. Okay, hope you are done with that. Okay. Now what you have to do, I'm creating a form. I'm creating a form using that field. Okay, firstly I will have a view of that. Okay. In the view, I have created an index name function I have created, and I have passed that form which we have just created a form, that is product form. I am passing it the reference. I am passing the reference and saving it into the form. What am I doing? Then I am rendering the request to index.html using this form object. Using this form object and saving in with the same name. You can change the name also. Okay, again I'm repeating. We have done with this. Add form. We have added the form. in forms.py. Then we will go in views.py, create a function, then add, then calling the product form. Then we'll be calling the product form, and rendering the call with the form object. Okay, write it down. Now you will be going in the view.py and creating a function, then calling the product form and rendering the call with the form object. Okay, now I'm showing you the code, what you have to write in views. Write it down in views. On mic is open. Persh, please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Persh, Kamboj, please mute yourself. Have the rights. I think so. Write down fast in views. Hope Harshveer, you got your answer. First, please mute yourself. Okay. Hope you have written this index.html lines and this all. Now we are remaining with the index.html. You write this sort of code. Okay. You write this sort of code, then we will be covering, I will be explaining this when running this after the break. Hand over to Puneet ma'am if she is there.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here only. So we are winding up here, ma'am.
Yes, yes. We will be meeting sharp at 12:30 then.
Okay. So it's fine with all the participants. So we are winding this session here, and if you have any doubts and queries, you can ask in the next session. And whatever ma'am has given you task today, try to complete it in the break and come up with your doubts in the next session.
Ma'am, they are asking about the attendance form. Ma'am, in the chat box, they are asking about the attendance form.
Attendance form. Yes, so participant attendance form will be given in the next session. It will be uploaded in the next session. And doubts, I think, ma'am, you will take the doubts in the.
Okay, sure. In the second, after the break, I will be taking the doubts if any prevailing.
Okay. So it's fine, ma'am. So it's okay with participants also. So we can end up this meeting here only. And so participants can ask their doubt in the next session, and attendance will also be uploaded in the next session only. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I end up this meeting now.
Okay.
Then attendance आपको next session मिनट आ जाएगा. Second session, the next session will start sharp at 12:30. So all the participants, please rejoin this meeting with the new link that has been given to you in the morning, with which you have logged into this session only. So try to log in by 12:25 so that next session will be started by 12:30 and you can clear your doubts in the next session. You all can leave the meeting. I am ending the meeting now.